Good morning, students. Today we will continue lesson 9 using lists, images, and links. So, here we will study MarQ tag, page number 111. So, already we have discussed about the listing like order list, unordered list, definition list, how to use it, the list tags. Okay, attributes like start, reversed, type attribute. Now here is the another one, we will another tag, we will study about the tag which is the marquee tag. So in this marquee tag, it's have display the scrolling the text on the web pages. Scrolling text means like in the television you have seen that there is something is there, and it is running from like this side or this side. It is running some news, is the flash news is the running over here. So this is called the moving of this object is called the scrolling of the text is called the marquee. Okay, so there is attribute that will be used in the marquee. This is the attribute that is like behavior, you have to remember it. These are the attributes which will be used in the marquee, which is the behavior, bg color, h space, b space, direction, loop, width and height. And what is the uses of that? So it is written over here, you just read it. Okay, so these are the attribute which will be used in the marquee. Okay, so it's a purpose is there, it's a value is there. Okay, so now we will see the by the help of this program you will understand. So we will write this html head. Okay, now everything is the same, bold and all that. Now qualities, there is the, it will be written there in the bold. Next, font size is the 5. Okay, now we have defined this is the ordered list. Which type of list? Ordered list. And it will be used with the roman letter, a capital I, means it will be 1 2 3, and it will be displayed like this because of the attribute we have defined. If we have not defined the attribute, as I told that it will be written as 1 2 3 4 5 only, but it is the type attribute is defined, so it will be written as like this. Now lists are there. Okay, so here you just see it. Next, lists are there, font size is over. Now font, then after is there marquee is used, so this tag is there. Now I told that it is the behavior is the attribute. Just now we have studied behavior is the one of the attribute. You just see it here, behavior is the attribute or here or not, you just see here there is a behavior is the attribute of this. Okay, like bg color, h space, b space, direction, these are the attributes. Okay, you have to remember this names of the attribute. So here you use the behavior, and its behavior is the alternate. Okay, so one after one, this attribute defines the how the text is scroll. So, and about this also it is defined, it's a right side, height is 100, background color is red, h space 20 means horizontal space, h space means horizontal space 20, looping means 4 times, looping means. So these all are the attributes. So all the attributes are used here, you can see behavior, direction, direction is the also attribute, height is the also attribute, background attribute because background is used with the body also, and here is also it is used with the marquee also. Then after h space, horizontal space, looping means how many times it will be run. So these all attributes of the marquee, and it all the attributes is used at a time. Okay, so this is up to you how many attributes you want to use according to your usage. It is not necessary that all the attributes you have to use. It is up to you how many attributes you want to use. According to your usage you can use the attribute. Okay, so now then after this marquee should be closed because this is the on it is a container tag, means it should have the on and off. So now here this will be looping for the 4 times, and it's a color you can see for red, height is 100 centimeter, and it's a behavior, horizontal space is given to, and alternately it will be moved one by one. Okay, so this is all about the this marquee tag. Next we have the inserting image. Now we want to insert the image in your web pages. Okay, some images you want to insert in your web pages. So what you have to do? So there are two types of images that we are inserting. There are two methods actually, you can say, which is called the inline images and external images. So inline images and that is very important. There are two images, there are two types of images, inline images and external images. The inline images is displayed when the web page is opened and inserted within the text. It means that when you open your web pages, and that will be there in that. Okay, means exactly with that, means suppose this is your web page, this web page is there, suppose here is written apple and here is the picture of apple is also there. Okay, so sir, okay, there is a mango, so mango picture is there, means with that, with this page it is there, so that is your inline. Whereas external images are not displayed automatically with the content on the web pages, instead they are referred externally, means that this type of that, suppose in the, this is the external one, suppose it is written here only apple, but apple's picture will be not here. So for that, suppose there will be the some link, click on here, whenever you will click on there, it will jump to the another page or website, so there you can see the page of the images or picture of the apple. Okay, but the inline, so the same picture and images you will see in the same page only, but for the external two pages are required. One here will be there some link, by clicking on this you can see on the another page. So for this, that we are using image, there are tags are there, image tag, this is image tags will be used for this your inline. And for the external one, so there we will use the anchor tag, which is the a tag. Okay, and it will be closed also, so we will study about the image tag, img tag and anchor tag a for this inline and external, this inline image and external image. Inline means with the text, this image is there. Now here you see first one, the image tag, the img tag. The img tag is used to add images in html web pages. This img tag empty tag and requires different attributes to be specified, means you should not be you don't have to be closed it, means this is the empty tag. Which kind of tag? It is a empty tag, no need to close it. Okay, so how to write it? So first of all, we have to use this one attribute, this is the src, source. This is the attribute of the this image tag, this image tag's attribute is the src. Src stands for, this is the source. So there are three cases that in this case, src attributes help for defining the source of the image, means from where you will take the image, source. Okay, so there are three types of that you have to define. So first case is that if image in the same file, suppose your html file in the c drive and your picture is also in the c drive, so no need to define the path of the drive, simply you can write like this, image src picture names only and in the inverted comma, so that will be directly it will be pasted, means that in the same folder where the html is file is located. Now second case is that in the second case, if the directory other than the html, means that that image, that picture is not in the same directory where is your html file, it is in the another drive like def another drive. So in that case you have to write image, this is the image is the tag and this src is the attribute and equals to, now it is defined, you can see with this full path of the full directory of the total path, full path of the image from where c drive, user, bhaskar, picture and all, means full. Okay, full path of that images, the addresses is written here. Second case, the images picture one does not, that is not in your computer, it is located other folder or web. Then after suppose it is in the web, so now you have to same image src you have to use, but here you have to define full location, full is the address like http www.google.com, means it is at the web, it's the location, this web address is written. So there are three cases to define the images to add in your web pages. Next we have like height and width, this is the again this is the attribute, height and width attribute. Okay, height and width attribute, align attribute used to image the relative to the surrounding text according to the specified value. This attribute accept different value as given. So this is necessary to whenever you are using the picture, when you are inserting the picture, these two attributes are very necessary in that, because it will be because if whenever you will use this attribute, okay, means that it will adjust the size of the picture, otherwise it will be it will be the bigger size of the picture on the web pages and it will take the more time to display on that. So it's better you have to define the image and width as well as the align. Here you can see next one we have that this program, you can see html head, title, body, image source is the picture one, its the height is defined because it is very necessary, you should have the this habit should be there, you should define the height and width and the align, means that this image will be at the one side, because otherwise it will be the full size of that, and it will be not look good. Sometime it will be take more time to load the web pages. So it's necessary with the image, when you are defining the image, it's a height and width and align also you should have to explain. These two attributes also you have to see here. Left for the line alignment, top, middle, bottom. So this alignment and height width also you should have to use. For this alignment, left, right, top, middle, bottom. Okay, height and width, you know that. Now next we have here just one more thing, one more tag is there, alt stands for alternate. Another tag we have, which is the alt, alternate. Sometime browser on the user's computer does not display image due to some reason, because suppose that net is slow or something is there, big picture. So whenever it is not displaying, so at the time what you will show, so at the time we are using the alternate attribute. So provide description of that image. We are using the alternate attribute for what? For providing the description. Suppose here you just see here, try to understand by this example. Body color is there, yellow. Now image source is there, okay, image is there. Now it is alt is there, image of the Shanta hut, means that suppose at this you have opened this web page, and here it should have to, here this images should be there, okay, but this images is not downloaded sometime. So at the time what it will display, at the time it will be display that image of the Santa hut, means instead of this image, suppose this image is not showing because of the internet is slow. So in the place of that, alternately what it will be show to the user, there is a image of hut, means there is a image of, but suppose there is a picture mango, and this mango is not showing there. So alternately one message will be there is a picture of mango, means user can understand by also by reading that text. This is the alternate method when the your internet is slow or sometime it is not showing there that image. So that is the alternate. So we are using this tag, which is that alt, which is that alt, alternate. Okay, now next we have link web pages. So now we can link the web pages also. So a website consists of a number of web pages that give you access to related information. HTML renders a powerful features of linking these web pages together. This feature is called hyperlinking. Hyperlinking means we are linking the one pages to the another one. Okay, so that is called the hyperlinking, means linking of the web pages together. Linking of the web pages together with, that is called hyperlinking. Using these hyperlinkings, one can open any linked web pages on the internet instantly. When you hover the mouse pointer over the link, it can be, so there can be the internal linking and external linking. So there are two types of linking. First is internal linking and another is your external linking. Okay, so internal linking, when one part of a web page is linked to another section on the same page. Okay, so that is called internal linking. External linking, when one page is linked to the another page or website, means this internal linking, that's the linking will be in the same page. Suppose anything is there and you click it here, so that will be jump in the same page only, means one page it will be the one page only. So that is your internal linking. External means suppose this link, if you click it, it will jump to the another page or another website. So this is called the external linking. Okay, so now there we are using the anchor tag. This anchor tag, this is a, so it is a container one, so it is a closing tag, also on and off tag. So what is the use of this anchor tag? You just see here, the text or images that be clicked to active the link, the address will be opened using the defined link. So now I have to jump one section to the another within the same web pages, to link other page with the same website, to link another page or website anywhere in the world. Means for the linking, these are the purpose of using this anchor tag. So there is again one more, that is the this what you can say, this anchor tag is used with the attribute anchor tag. This anchor tag is used with the attribute. What is the name of that attribute? href. Okay, so this a tag, this anchor tag is always used with the href attribute. Okay, the name of the attribute is href. Okay, this is the reference tag. Now see here. So what is the syntax? The syntax means the method of writing. So this we will use the a tag because that is the anchor. With this we will use the attribute href. Then it's a value, whatever the value you want to write, so write it there. Then after click here. Okay, so click here will be the text that will be displayed, and that will be worked as a linked, means whenever you will click, so it will be jump to the value here, and now anchor tag is closed. And this click here is also called the hypertext. This is called the hypertext because this hypertext in which contains links information text graphics on the same page. So that will be, suppose here it will be written here click here. In the web page it will be display click here. When once you will click here, it will be jump to some another page, or some it will open something. Okay, so this is the syntax for this. So there is two types again: absolute url, relative url, and link to email address. So absolute url means this ref. This is the attribute anchor tag as well as the attribute href, and there is the address of the website. This is the absolute. Relative means it will be click on html, one will be clicked on, then after one will be clicked, so one point to another it will be go, one file to another file. So here if you will click, so one html page will be open, because this is the .html means this is the extension file of the html. So this will be the point to file within a website, so another web pages will be open. Okay, so this is called the relative. Now here is the one email address is there, so this will be open the email. Okay, so what is the, so how to write? Simply you have to start with the a tag anchor, then write the h reference equals to whatever the value that you have to write here. Value means you can write the the addresses of the email address or the website, close it. Okay, this is the, then after. Okay, so this is the syntax for that anchor text. Okay, now, and also you can define the name also. Okay, this name also you can decide inside the anchor text. Suppose any name, suppose you have decided declared here like a href equals to some values, then after you have written a b c, and then after anchor tag is closed, means av text will be as a your hypertext. So whenever you will click on this, then it will be open. Okay, now we have the next, you can see this one, this example you can see here. You can see this is the order list, sorry, unordered list. So that will be, and not any attribute defined, so it will be with the disk only. Now as tag, heading tag is used, so heading tag, this heading tag is for this. Now here you can see font, here is that font face monotype 6. Okay, so it's a given, is a font face is the monotype, the type of that this is the font name, size is 6. Now here is, you can see href rose.html, one website is there, one web page is, and under the name, so this is the name, and you can see this is with the underline. When you will click on this red rose garden, it will be open the this web pages. Here is the rock garden. Okay, some more examples here, see. Likewise all these listings has been there. So once you will click it here just see here, so it means here is that whenever you will click, suppose rock garden, so one, this rock garden is the value, so when this is the hypertext, once you will click on the rock garden, so this will be open rock garden html pages. Okay, so now, and there is its a color will also change. So first of all, Also just here is that menu tag is also used for the see here it was earlier it was using, so same its coding is there. Example you can see HTML head, title, body, and S1 S2, and it's a menu tag is used here. You can see there is used a menu tag, okay, and it is a close. So inside the menu, so this is the home, registration, contact, and all that, and under the list it is. So its output you can see how it will look like. So you can see its output, this is the coding for this. Its output will be same example of menu, and this is the, because it is the which type of listing, unordered, okay, unordered listing. This is the unordered listing, or you can say this is the menu. Menu means same like the unordered listing, only it is a listing. So that's why it is coming with the disk, okay. Now you can see here, here see the next example, like body color is pink, H1 for everything is given. Now here it is the picture is used. You can see here is that here you can see font size is everything is written. Now image source rose garden dot jpg means that images will be in the same file of that where HTML is exists. So its output you can see whatever the text is written, this text you can see above of that it is written, this is used here. These tags are there because the center tag is used. Here you can see center tag is used. It means it will be in the center. See here it is in the center. This is also in the center. Now this images is used, and for these images you can see the height and width is used or not. You can see its a height and width is not explained. It is not given. Simple is images is there. So it means that you can see it will take the large one. So all this it is taken by default, whatever the size it will be taken. So you should always specify the width and height of an image. If width and height are not specified, the page will be flicker at the time of loading images. So that's why I told that always you have to mention the as well, mention the its a height and width. It will be good for that, okay. It is okay, it will be displayed, but it will be look nice if you have to display, you have to mention that, okay. Now one more thing, that is by default all the browsers a link will appear, means that is hyperlink is generated. If unvisited link it will be underlined as a blue, okay. if it is a if it is a visited link, so how it will look like purple, and it is a active link, so how it will look like red, okay. So you have to just see it, because whenever you are surfing the internet, suppose any link you have visited, it is unvisited, so that will be look like blue. If you have visited, it is a purple. Active link, and it will be look like the red. So the hyperlink means that just now we have studied hyperlink, these are the hyperlinks. Once it will be visited, so its a color will be changed, okay. Here is that HTML document, if it is in a different folder, exists in a different folder, you must specify the complete path and name of the folder while referring the link. Means whenever you are defining the links, so it is in a different folder, so you have to mention the full path. Now images as a link, so you have to use the images as a link, means you can use the images as a link also. Suppose you will click on this image and you will open, you will get to open something. So like href images, so this is the reference of images. So what is that image? It will be open images.html. No, it is not defined now here, image.src. So source we have defining. So what is the source? This is the source of the picture. So this is the picture, so this is for this. So because of this image source, so it, what is the use of this image src? Image is a tag and src is the attribute, so this image will be displayed there. Now this image is now linked with this pages, image pages. When you click on this, and it will be open the this particular HTML pages, okay. So this is now, this work as a hypertext, this hyperlink, this image is used as a hyperlink image. Now next, you can use the picture as a background. So what you have to do, only in the body part, what you have to do, we are writing the body color earlier, so now here you use the one more attribute, which is that background. So now background equals to, you just define the the path of the image, and that will be displayed there simply only in the here. And also the font size, also the top margin, and all that you can justify it with the alignments also. So only in the body section you just use this body background attribute. Okay, now next is that this already we have studied background attributes. Now we have one more, that is creating an email. Okay, so now next we have creating a email link. You can create a link on a web page by using mail to. Okay, which allows visitor to send an email quickly. Mail to is not actually an HTML tag. Okay, this is not an HTML tag, but a separate program function that you can use within HTML tag. It creates a link that allows the user to write and send an email to a specific address. You can even specify multiple addresses by separating each one off with a comma and space. Mail to function is supported by all major browsers. Okay, so this is the, it is not a HTML tag, but it is used to support the mails. You can see how it will use. So same HTML head title in the body section, these are the body color and all that. This is the h1 tags, this is for the h1. Now here you can see this is the sender tag is used, a reference. Now here is that a reference. Now we use that mail to info. Okay, mail to info and close it. So here we use the mail to. So now what will happen, you can see here, once you will click here, so you will able to, when you click on this link, the default email program will open and display the specified email address to a to field to be mentioned. So this link will be generated. So this is the link, this link will be generated. You can see keeps to learning, this solution will, this will be the link will be generated. Inside this link we have defined mail to info at the rate. So this part means mail to, this is the common for all. You can write the here your another address also, suppose abc at the rate gmail.com also you can define. So means now mail to will be open and that email address. Okay, so this is about the email link. Okay, now these are the quick revisions. You just read it and practice all the programs, whatever the programs is here, so practice it once again. Okay, here is some HTML tags that I am added here. You just go through it, you can write down your copy and learn it one by one. You can see all the tags are there, so you can just see this all the HTML tag charts. Okay, so like it is given for the comment sections, for the anchor, for the bold, for the big. So you can see one by one these all the tags that is used in your HTML codings. You can see this is all the tags. Okay, just go through this all the taggings, all the tags are there, center, dd codes, dl codes. We will study about this dd and dl. We have studied dt code, sorry, dt tags, definition tags. Okay, just see em emphasis the code. Okay, embedded objects, just see these all the tags, font tags that we are using. Okay, font face and all that, that font tag is there, there is attribute face. Okay, so like just see it the next, just see it all these tags like a form tag. Okay, there is a action that we will study in the next chapter. So like heading as there, h1, h2, h3, h4, h5, h6, these are the headings. Then the head sections, you can see the hr tag, horizontal rulers. Okay, horizontal rule, this is the hr tag. Hr tags is the width is there. Okay, html is there. Okay, I tag, italic, image, src, image tag is there, there we are using the src source. Then after input, just see that input, then there is a, in the input there we are using the attribute types are there. Okay, so like input there is attribute for the field and all that method. Just see it, like listing we have done, list li for like li disk. Just you see it, this one we have discussed about this one. By default it is a disk, but we, if we mention it, so then how it will be like that. As you can see here, you just see it here, this all the codes are there. There is listing. Okay, by default it is a disk. Okay, otherwise it's a circle, square, we can define it. Okay, you can see this output is here, this side listing the items, how to list the item. If it is a, this is for the unordered list. If it is ordered, so likewise 1 2 3 it will be written, because type is defined, type attribute. Okay, so that we have studied. Now you can see for the order list, so how it will look like. Type is defined A B C, so that will be how it will look like. Just see the examples. Capital letter A, so let's see it. Okay, Roman, if I explain the Romans, capital Romans, so what will be the output, you just see it. Okay, list options are there. This is a paragraph tag, you want to change the paragraph, so see the output is also here. Right side you can see this output. Okay, paragraph tag is there. Alignment also you can put right and left. Okay, small text, you just see it. Small text is there. Text will be the smaller than here. Okay, like strike means, see here, this is for the strike. Okay, strong, this will be bold, little bit stronger. Okay, like then after you just see here, this will be the table. These are the codes for the table TDTR. We will study in the next chapter also about these tags. You just go through these tags also. Okay, then table header, column width and all that, TR, TD, how its output will be here, see that. Okay, now here also some more tags are there, just go through it. Like here you can see table row, table type, underline. Okay, so these tags, underline for the text, UL. Okay, this is an order list, so an order list, it will be start with this bulleted one. If it is a already it is defined the disk, so it will be the disk, an order list, but it is a disk. Okay, so here you can see some circle. Here is that it is defined that it is an order, but it is a circle, so see here it is in the circle. Okay, so likewise it is defined two times, it is UL is used. Okay, so first for this, another for here. Okay, so this is all about the tags, you just learn it once again. You just, I'm scrolling the all this these tags, you go through these tags and learn it. You can write in your copy. Okay, you can pause the videos and you can write all these tags and learn this all this given tags. Okay, this is very important. Whenever you will write the HTML codings, this course will is very helpful for you. So you just go through these all the tags. Okay, one by one, I am just, you see this all the tags. You can just pause this video and you can see this these tags and you can write down. Okay, these are the very important tags are there, you should know. There is a one side, there is a example how it will be, how it will look like. So that's a very good thing. You just go through all these tags. They like input tags. Okay, images that we have used, so there is the width and height, how to do it, italic, markup, HTML, head, body. There is a also for the menu tag is there also, heading tag, font tags and all that, these tags are there. Okay, DD tag, EM tag, emphasis the text. Okay, so like here is the EM tag is used for the emphasis. Okay, so you can see this example in this, this is the emphasis. Okay, yeah, this one example under the emphasis, so that is emphasized, you can see. Okay, so likewise these all the taggings are there. You just write down in your copy and learn all these taggings. Okay, I was telling about the menu tag. So menu tag is there already. I taught about the menu tag because it was used earlier. It is same like for the, it is used for the listing. Okay, so here is that menu tag is also there. You just see here menu tag you will get here. This is the menu tag. Okay, so this is for using for the listing, this is for the like disk, circle and all. So menu tag, it is the same like the order list and order list, that will be displayed as a menu. Okay, so this is for the menu tag, you can see it. Okay, so you just go through this all the taggings, write down in your copy and learn. Also you can take the help from the book also, these are the references. It will be better you write in your copy and learn these all the taggings, you just and practice it also, so it will be better for you. Okay, just see it, all the tags are there. Okay,